first time I had tabouli, it was because my friend Sally gave me a recipe for it. I had never heard of it before. And she said, you know, Jeannie, you've got a great garden there. You've got a lot of good flat leaf parsley. Flat leaf, like that. The Italian sweet parsley. She said, I think you need to make tabouli for our next potluck. So she gave me the recipe, and I was sold immediately. Now, I've made over the years, that was a long time ago, over the years I have made some adaptations to the original tabouli recipe. For one thing, what we have here is not the bulgur, which you will usually find in a tabouli recipe, but this is quinoa that was soaked overnight and then rinsed well and cooked. It doesn't take long to cook when it's been soaked overnight. And it's a good substitute for the bulgur. I have a little bit of a wheat sensitivity, and so I really work at not having any more than necessary. I also put in more vegetables than is usually called for. This is finely chopped pepper, sweet pepper, and some fairly small diced cucumber. Now this is easy. This is real easy because I already had these things chopped for gazpacho yesterday, and I just made some extra, chopped some extra. Makes this seem really effortless. Wherever you can, do that kind of mixing in and organizing your schedule so that if you're cutting and chopping, you're cutting and chopping for 3 days of food. This was a little minced red onion. You can see the colors are really nice here. And then, here is probably the biggie for tabouli, what makes tabouli tabouli. We have flat leaf parsley and we have mint. Now I used, this is a cute little, I think it's called pineapple mint. It's a delicate mint. It's not real sharp and it's not too minty. So you can use quite a bit of it. I chopped them, minced them together very fine. You can probably see that, very fine. You don't want to bite into a big leaf of mint or a big bite of parsley. They're just not that much fun. So I'm mixing together here. Wonderful colors. Wonderful, wonderful colors. The quinoa is light and fluffy, not mushy. One of the problems with bulgur is you have to be very careful that it doesn't get squishy. There we are. Now, I had to adapt a bit. As I searched this morning, I could not find my lemon. And I decided that I must have used it. What else happens to a lemon that disappears? I must have used it. So, I am substituting rice wine vinegar, which is very delicate, for the lemon juice. Possibly nobody in this family will notice. We'll see. We'll see. Some good extra virgin olive oil. Stir it around well. You want all of your vegetables and your grain coated with olive oil. And I like that to sit for about an hour before it's served. Lovely. Actually, I think it could use a little bit more tomato. I like to say a little bit more red. Oh, there's the red. There it is. It was buried. Okay, now I'm happy. We're going to let it sit for about an hour. Then I will taste it and test it for salt and pepper. And salt and pepper it to our liking. And serve it with lamb chops, more than likely. There you have it. A good way to use quinoa, a good way to use lots of extra vegetables from the garden, and a good way to make your tummy really feel good. Thanks, Sally. Love you for it.